In Sokone, a village in the rural region of Fatick, Senegal, 75% of families suffer from chronic, extended poverty, with 78% of the labor force making less than $2 per day. Boys are heavily favored over girls to receive funds to attend school, and girls are often expected to help with household chores and generate income. As a result, girls are encouraged to drop out of secondary school to become domestic workers, even though education is compulsory until age 16. This lack of enforcement has led to a 27% attendance rate for secondary school-aged girls. The Circle of Sisterhood is a U.S. charity founded and powered by sorority women to help remove barriers to education for girls and women around the world. With over 100 million girls out of school, and with 2/3 of illiterate adults worldwide being women, we have much to do. As one of the most educated communities of women in the world, we are the right community to be part of the solution. Women's Global Education Project is committed to supporting adolescent girls' access to quality education, focusing on holistic program interventions to create lasting systemic change. In Senegal, particularly in rural areas, girls face numerous barriers to education, including economic hardship, cultural norms, and lack of infrastructure. Women's Global Education Project addresses these barriers through comprehensive programs that include scholarships, mentoring, and community engagement. In 2022, the Circle of Sisterhood provided a $10,000 grant to support Women's Global Education Project's Sisters to School program. The funding provided 50 adolescent girls with comprehensive school scholarships covering fees, uniforms, meals, textbooks, and supplies, in addition to mentoring and health education workshops. The Sisters to School program removes financial barriers to attending school and provides critical resources like menstrual pads, as well as reproductive health and gender-based violence education workshops to help girls avoid early marriage and pregnancy. Community mobilization activities and parents' meetings are held throughout the school year to shift attitudes in favor of girls' education and gender equality. As a result, over 99% of Women's Global Education Project scholars stay in school each year, and 60% qualify for university. In Senegal, the barriers to education for girls and women are multifaceted and deeply rooted in cultural and economic challenges. Chronic poverty affects 75% of families in rural areas, and cultural norms and biases further impede girls' educational opportunities, with significant preference for boys' education. Despite compulsory education laws, enforcement is lax, resulting in low attendance rates, particularly at the secondary school level. Additionally, girls face health issues, early pregnancy, and gender-based violence, all of which significantly hinder their ability to complete their education. The lack of adequate school and infrastructure and educational resources in rural areas exacerbates these challenges. Fewer than 1% of poor rural women complete secondary school, and just 8% of girls proceed to tertiary education. These barriers collectively limit the potential of girls and women to achieve their educational and professional goals, perpetuating cycles of poverty and inequality in Senegal. The gift of education can equip all of us to challenge many of the global issues impacting women: poverty, oppression, misogyny, brutality. Ultimately, more and more educated girls and women will mean stronger and healthier villages, communities, and entire countries. Supporting the Circle of Sisterhood at any level allows us to come together to make an impact across the world. We are proud of the work we are doing, and we thank you for being a part of this movement.